Welcome, welcome everybody. I just realized I'm still chewing my gum. I'll throw that out here in a second so I don't bother you guys. I'll be right back. James, what's going on, James? Good to see you, man. What's up? Today's the four-year anniversary for Virtual USA Flying Club. So we're all flying from 44 November, which is Sky Acres Airfield. We're flying down to Bayport, 2-3 November, home of the Virtual USA Flying Club, and we're going to be taking the Skyline route over the Hudson down into Bayport. So it should be fun. In about 10 minutes, Mike's going to do the briefing for the club, and that should be the only briefing for today. I won't do our own since Mike's going to cover pretty much everything for the flight. So we'll just pay attention to his brief, and then from there we'll go. And as you can see, I chose the PA-24, the Piper Comanche. I was either going to fly this or the 182 RG from Coronado. I made the last minute decision to fly the Comanche. I've been practicing with the 182. But yeah, we're going to fly the Comanche tonight. What's up, Don? Happy Sunday. Do I have a flight plan in? I did file a VFR flight plan from 4-4 November to 2-3 November. It should be in there. I'll refile it just in case.
I hear you. How do you hear me?
I can't hear you.
44 November, 2-3 November, yeah.
Rob, how do you hear me?
Call sign. I'm November 7348 Papa. You can see there on the side of the Comanche.
Perfect timing.
Pretty big turnout, it looks like so far. At least,
What's that?
I want to say 30 people in the Discord.
Oh yeah, you're not coming through like a robot?
Yeah.
Don's been hopping between Honolulu and Maui today. Nice.
Yes.
Awesome, man.
ICAO code is 4-4 November, James. 44N. That's our departure field. Our arrival field is 2-3 November. Let's take a look around. It's been brought to my attention that my scenery is doubled up. Not sure why when I only have one install.
Which one did you get?
One add-on scenery installed.
C-135.
But I can see here that the buildings are doubled. Here at the hangars,
And they got their cyclic.
Comanche sitting on the top of a roof. Terrain's kind of funky. I don't think the taxiways are this hilly at 4-4 November, so we'll see if we can get by this right here. Take our Comanche off any sweet jumps. Our barn is doubled up. I don't know why. I guess default Microsoft scenery is still in there. I don't know. We're gonna roll with it. Let me see. I thought there was a bunch of people already lined up at the runway. Yeah, there is. So, to not waste any time, let's go ahead and start our pre-flight then. We'll get our pre-flight done, and then we'll tune into the brief, and we'll be ready to go once Mike's done with the brief. Here, let me send you
briefing.
I'll send you the Sky Vector.
In about 7 minutes. We
got about 7 minutes, guys, before the briefing. There. Make as much room as you can, I guess, on the ground here at SkyAcres.
That's why I spawned up by the hangars.
I'm gonna run myself up real
What?
quick, so I'm gonna be ready to go once the time actually hits after the briefing, so I don't hold up the line at the front here.
Oh, come on. I've got to log into my Twitch. I don't remember my login credentials. James, if you just want to put in 4-4 November to 2-3 November, we're just following the Hudson all the way down. Kind of have to know what you're doing for this one, though. I don't know if you've flown the Skyline, the New York Skyline route before. So I wouldn't choose today to be your first time to do it without any practice. But if you want to follow along, I understand. All right, let's hop in the airplane real quick. And let's get some things going here. Okay. Pull up our tablet. Fuel, I have her topped off already. We've got both our left and right wing tanks full, and the tip tanks are empty. Does this airplane have tip tanks? All right, I guess I'll keep them on this one. We're gonna keep them empty though. And what else? Fuel and payloads, just me. 50 pounds of bags, and yeah, where's the checklist in this thing? I've got my own paper checklist here. Okay, it's just the before engine start. Alright, I'm just gonna go with mine then. Pre-flight interior inspection, weather. We'll cover weather here in a minute with Mike. Weight and balance has been done. We've all got all of our documents on board. Inspection AD statuses are checked. Fire extinguisher. I don't know if this one even has one.
No, it does not.
I don't think there is one in here.
That I'm imposing is me imposing
Fobs intact,
tonight,
checked.
but it does not apply to the Skyline route in real world.
Constraint, controls constraint removed. Avionics master is off. Gear is down. Ignition is off. And we'll turn our master switch on. Check our fuel. Left and right both topped off. Flaps extend for our walk around, and lights and pitot heat test. Walk around real quick, make sure all of our lights work.
Oh, we're gonna be pretty close to a club record tonight.
There we go, navs, landing light, strobe light, left nav, and beacon, and our rear nav lights, position lights. Lights are all working, and our pitot tube. Go and give that a touch and make sure that that's warm. Okay, we'll do that on the actual walk around then, because there's a cover on it.
2 minutes.
Alright, lights are good.
Name that movie.
I love a good Red October.
And let's start our walk around. Flaps should have a little bit of play. It's good. Ailerons.
I thought that was Top Gun.
That's Top Gun.
Was it?
We can look at our yokes in here and make sure they are turning the right way. Aileron up. Yoke should be to the right and down. Yokes to the left. Hinges and pins. Cotter pins are all in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full range of movement.
Getting the Alert 5
Yeah.
launched. Yep.
Tip
Yep,
tanks.
yep, yep.
They're empty. Well, let's check them anyways.
My bad. Hey,
No
if you're
fuel.
gonna be wrong, be confidently wrong, right?
Hey, there you go.
That's okay. I thought it was the alien.
Did I turn off my battery master? There we go.
I knew it was a place
Nothing
there.
to drain here, but let's do it
I think
anyways.
I'll be comfortably on the ground at Bayport before we finish all the departures tonight out of SkyAcres.
Wait, is this pulling from the main tank or just the tip tanks? What's in here if there's no fuel in here? Okay, I guess that was all water.
Having gonna
And they're
be
empty now. Okay, I'm glad we
43 in the
checked.
Discord. Yeah, we're gonna be pushing pretty close to a record of 49.
Lights look good. Move our tie
6 more people
downs.
sneak in here soon.
Everything looks good underneath.
Yeah, Phil's just lurking.
Fuel on the left side.
We get lined looking at
We're
the,
topped off.
line of aircraft lined up.
One minute.
Gear and brakes all look good. Chocks are removed. Drain some fuel from the right tank.
Gotta make sure the software that runs in the background is running and all that.
Fuel looks good. I can't tell if this bottom. No, that's just, I guess, the bottom of the bottle. That's not water there. The fuel is good.
Fly, dude. You got the skills. Just fly.
Prop spinner, cowling. Up top as well, our windshield looks good. Down below, nose gear. Everything looks good. Oil.
Phil, there's gonna be 40 examples of what to say before you get up. You're gonna be fine.
Let's see. I think what's normal for the Comanche, between like 8 and 10.
Just listen up real quick.
I'm gonna add a
We'll
chord,
try and get this briefing
and we
done
should
as
be
quickly
all
as
right.
Possible. Thank you all.
Let's
for
see, where would
coming
I do
today
that?
For the Virtuous Safe Flying Club 4-year anniversary.
Maintenance.
Pretty impressive that we come this far and gotten through 4 years. So I really appreciate all you guys being here for tonight's flight. We're gonna get right into it. If you want to look, I should be streaming
Oil
to the
level.
Discord, I believe.
Let's see.
The Sky Vector route that we're doing tonight. So we're all gonna be lining up here, runway 35 at Sky Acres. We're gonna take off, do a left downwind departure. Make sure you avoid the Dutchess County class.
Let's
Delta
watch the
on
brief
that
and then we'll
left downwind
continue with our
departure, so don't
pre-flight.
make it too wide. You head south towards Stormville, which is November 6-9, which does not exist anymore. They turned into a flea market, which is such a shame. From there, you're going to turn towards the Hudson. Now, you have a couple of higher parts of the mountains there at 1745 and 1503. There's a little valley between them. If you want to shoot that valley, you should be good to go. But
What's
either
up,
way, if
Chris?
you're at 2,000 feet, you're fine. Join up on the Hudson. If you want to join up closer to West Point, that's
Don
fine.
tried
Just
the
avoid
Asobo's
this area.
ATR.
We're going to consider it hot for
Surprised it had an
tonight's event.
EFB.
Down the
Cool, man.
Hudson River. Pretty much.
I've yet
once
to
you
try the
finish your
ATR.
left
I don't have it yet.
departure, you're going to pick up flight following with
I know a
New York
couple people that
Approach
like
on
it.
132.75. So everyone's going to pick up the flight following tonight with New York
Yep,
Approach.
it's the Bayport,
It's gonna sound
James.
something like this: New York Approach, Comanche 124 Mike Charlie.
And if you don't see it, we're flying on the VATSIM network. We're not on the
Comanche 124 Mike
Microsoft
Charlie, just
multiplayer
out of
network.
Sky Acres at 1,500 feet, climbing to 2,000 feet VFR. Like to head southbound along the Hudson River, flight following to Bayport 23 November.
Hey, Chris, thanks for the
Skyline route.
Prime sub, man.
So
Thank you,
can
thank
get
you.
all that
Welcome.
Information right from the gun. He'll give you a squawk code. He'll give you a radar contact. He'll tell you to proceed on course. We'll fly down the Hudson. He'll eventually hand us off to New York Approach on 120.8. That's going to be the controller that's going to give us the Class Bravo clearance and whatever altitude he wants us to maintain going on the Skyline route southbound. We'll then fly that altitude southbound. Eventually, he's going to hand us off to LaGuardia Tower. And then LaGuardia is eventually going to hand us off to Newark Tower. Getting closer to the Verrazano, we'll eventually get handed off to Kennedy Tower.
Oh,
At
man.
which point, the Kennedy Tower controller will
See, I haven't done it yet with all of these tower
descend
handoffs.
500 feet
This will be
for
interesting.
the south shoreline of Kennedy, eastbound. Again, on the water side of the land, so you do not want to be over land because then you're going to be busting the Bravo. So you're going to want to be at or below 500. South shoreline going eastbound. Once we get to Jones Beach, we'll ask for the frequency change. So once we get to Jones Beach, we will punch out. We'll no longer need flight following. You can fly over the outer shoreline or over the bay. Just be careful of the Republic class Delta airspace to make sure you don't bust that. And I'm only going to plan on climbing up to about 1,000 feet, so that way I stay below the shelf, the outer shelf of the ISIL class Charlie. And then, of course, once you get to Bayport, you need to be below 700 feet. And we are using 3-6 at Bayport tonight, so there's only one call really that you need to make going in.
Hey, I appreciate you,
and that is
Chris.
the shoreline for
Glad you're able to
3-6.
catch a live.
And then once you land and roll out, clear of the runway at Bayport. Very, very easy.
This will be a fun one tonight. Big conga line of airplanes flying down the
Actually,
Hudson.
nothing that complicated about it, especially since we're doing with ATC, doing the Skyline route. It should be pretty straightforward in terms of the flight tonight. The weather is good, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. In terms of each departure, we're going to do 2 minutes of separation, self-timed, between each departure. So that means When I go wheels up off of runway 35, the next person in line should line up onto runway 35 and start a timer for 2 minutes. Once that 2 minutes expires, they can start their roll. Once they are wheels up, the next person will line up and start a timer for 2 minutes, and so on, all the way down the line. If you're flying a faster aircraft, just remember that the maximum cruise speed for the entire length of the flight is 140 knots. It's got nothing to do with the Skyline route. It's a restriction specifically imposed by me so that we don't bunch up or have people passing each other. We want to stay in a line from start to finish. So 140 knots maximum for the flight tonight. If you're in a faster aircraft, you definitely want to be towards the front of the line. If you're in a slower aircraft, try and lag a little bit towards the back of the line if you know you're going to be slower. Please be patient. There's a lot of us. We're looking at probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get everyone off the ground at Sky Acres.
This is either going to go really smoothly, or it's going to be a cluster F.
So this is a long event.
There's no in between for this one. With as many planes as we have,
Stay up late. Make sure everyone
everybody's sticking to the right airspeed. Single file line down the Hudson.
We'll consider the event
It's going to be tough. If this all goes 100%, that would be incredible.
4-year anniversary channel on the Discord. That way, I can get you into the running for the prizes, and I will draw the winners tonight.
Alright, I add a little bit of oil here. We've got 10 quarts. That looks good.
The 7 prizes that we're giving away tonight are 2 winners are going to win Payware Sim Aircraft up to $50 of their choice, courtesy of me. So those 2 winners will be messaging me directly. 2 winners will get a $50 gift card courtesy of Jeffrey Becker's. They will be messaging Jeffrey directly.
Left tank.
2 winners will get a $25 Amazon gift card courtesy of Slane Out Adventures. You'll be messaging Rob
Topped
Sherman
off.
Jr. directly. And 1 winner will be getting an Eric Flight mug or t-shirt from Eric Flight, so you'll be messaging him directly. So depending on which prize you win, you'll be messaging a different person in the Discord. But we'll
Gear and
get that all
brakes
sorted out once
look
the
good.
event ends
Chocks removed.
and everyone's down and everyone's got
Tie
themselves
down.
in on the
Pitot
contest.
cover.
Everyone should hopefully have
Pito's
watched the
clear.
Bayport instructional video.
Everything
on
looks
how
good
to get in
underneath.
and out. Again, we're using 3.6 at Bayport.
Lights look good.
Runway 3.6
Tip
is the
tanks.
one you want tonight. And the new wrinkle is that we've gotten approval from
Empty.
VAT USA to use a real-world CTAF. So
Probably
even
some
though,
water in there.
Of course, Sky Acres happens to be 122.8, so
A2A trying to kill me.
122.8 at Sky Acres for the departure
Let's see.
tonight. We will be on 122.7
Nope, nothing.
for Bayport this
Ah, that
evening.
one's empty,
The
good.
Real-world Bayport CTAF 122.7
Aileron.
tonight.
Full range of motion.
Again, please file a VFR flight plan from 4/4
pins
November to 2/3 November.
and hinges
For the route, you don't have
are
to
all in
put
place.
anything, or if it requires you to, just put
Left
Skyline,
flappy.
put
little bit of
Virtual
play.
USA Flying Club in the remarks so people can see us and be like, hey, that looks
Static
cool,
ports
and
clear.
more people to join the flying club.
Rear tie down
Does anybody
removed.
Have
Stabulator.
any questions?
Full range of motion.
Is mayonnaise
Looks
an
good.
instrument?
Rudder. Same thing.
Alright, let's not go down that path. Does anybody have any actual questions about the route, about ATC,
Static wicks look good.
about filing the flight plan, about
Everything
the
looks good in
prizes,
general.
about what you need to do after you land in terms
Static
of putting
port
it in the Discord? Does anybody
and
have
bags.
any questions at all?
Baggage door. That's it.
You don't have
Closed
to
and
have a
locked.
list of the,
And we're ready to go.
bombs we're going to use all the way down, do you?
So the first one in that you're going to talk
Let's
to
fire
is
up.
132.75. That's New York approach. Once you pick up the flight following initially after you do downward departure out of Sky Acres, and then you're just going to get handed off with the frequencies thereafter. So it should be 132.75 to 120.8 to 118.7 to 118.3 to 119.1 to 122.7 after you punch out with Kennedy going into Bayport. That should be the order of the frequencies, but they're going to tell you exactly which one to go to and when the time comes. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Fuel is on.
Yes, sir.
Mixture's column all the way in. Prop all the way up. Crack the throttle.
Say again?
Master switch.
People in front of you, where they're going.
And a rotating beacon lights. We'll give it a couple pumps of prime. Cold start. We'll give it 3, 1, 2,
Alright, again, 2 minutes between each departure, please. Let's keep it
3,
nice and spaced. I know there's a lot of
and
us, the guys
locked.
that are gonna be towards the back and in the
and we'll
slower
run the
aircraft,
pump
just
for a couple
appreciate your
seconds.
patience. You guys know how I operate, how we
All
operate. as a
1,000,
club.
2, 1,000.
Any last questions before I
3,
get this line going?
fuel pressure. See it coming up there.
I just recommend one reminder
And back off.
that at Bayport, the next aircraft should not cross the shoreline inbound until the previous aircraft has called clear the runway.
That's a good point by Rob. Clear prop.
Is that not the case?
We'll do
And
the best we can with that.
we're clear all around.
It might get bunched up as we get towards the middle of the pack, but yeah.
Ignition.
If you're out
and
there
starter. Here
and
we go.
You can see that you have enough space for the aircraft to get off. I'm not going to be too picky about that tonight, as long as everyone's got enough
Pumping the
space.
throttle. There we
You gotta
go.
Make sure you hear them call the shoreline.
Oh, and my brakes were not
and
on.
Make sure once you clear the runway that you clear the runway as quickly as possible and make that call.
Are my brakes just not working
yeah,
at all?
If it's possible, if it's not getting too bunched up in the Great South Bay, if you could.
Okay, that's scary.
The runway before you make your shoreline call. and
Pedals
shoot
are
that.
moving. Let me see.
I mean, if it starts to really get bunched up out in the bay, then we'll just make sure we don't hit each other. That's going to be the rule for the night. Does that sound good?
All right, they're working. I'm not sure what happened there. All right, oil pressure
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. You know, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah.
is good. And we'll keep our throttle between 800 and 1,000. It's moving again. Why?
Does anybody else have any other questions?
I might have some kind of control,
Suppose we could wind up getting
something wrong with the controls here. All right,
If
we're
we
good.
get to that
Avionics. Didn't cut anybody off, did I?
Alright, I'm gonna get this part
Avionics,
started on
lights are
122.8
good.
at SkyAcres.
Just lean the mixture for taxi.
Go on the road.
And we'll bring our flaps in. Headphones. Let's go to, let's see, Squawk 1200, mode C. And CTAF here at 44 November, 122.8. Good.
What's going on here?
And I'm just gonna put in 23 November.
What's going on here? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
SkyAcres traffic, Comanche 683 Mike Bravo lining up, runway 35, we'll be holding for 2 minutes for departing traffic. SkyAcres.
There's nobody behind me. Let me pull up on the pavement here. We'll do another brake check, see what's going on there.
And I got a caravan.
All right, foot brakes feel good, and parking brake.
Like that?
Okay, see that's why my parking brake is doing something weird.
Mike, I trust you taking screenshots of everybody lined up.
Okay, I
don't
see.
have that good of model matching.
In the Comanche, it's modeled correctly. You have to have the foot brakes in order to pull on the parking brake. That's why it wasn't properly engaged the first time. Okay.
Yeah, I
Cool.
see a few tail drag race, 320s, etc.
Everyone shows up as at least GA for me.
Yeah, everybody's showing like it's bonanzas for me. That caravan behind me.
Okay. Before engine start, pre-flight was done. Passenger briefing, seats and belts are secured. Parking brake. Carb heat's cold. Fuel selector's on. Circuit breakers are all in.
SkyAcres traffic, Comanche 683 Mike Bravo departing 35 left downwind.
Where are all the breakers in this thing? Okay, they're underneath.
SkyAcres, Bonanza.
Circuit breakers are all in.
Lining up 35. SkyAcres.
Avionics master's off, doors latched. And then after start, or taxi checklist, avionics is on. Radios and avionics are set. And we're good for now. Transponder's on. Turn coordinator, flaps retracted, primer's in and locked, gears down, light is on. Parking brake, throttle, brakes, steering, and flight instruments, and then our run up. So let's taxi out. We're all clear. And we are November 7348 Papa. We're on 122.8. SkyAcres traffic, Comanche 7348 Papa's taxiing to runway. I don't even know what runway it is. Taxiing to active runway. SkyAcres. And now we gotta get over this big ditch. Let's see if we don't break this thing.
Hey, SkyAcres traffic.
29 Papa here. Is there an event here for Comanche?
Ooh, don't hit my prop. Alright, we're good.
It's a virtual USA Flying Club event.
Clear right,
Going down to
clear left.
23 November.
There's the line. Alright, I'm gonna turn it sideways here. We'll do our run up. Alright, brakes are on this time, I hope. Let's close our window. And we'll run her up. Fuel pump's coming on. Mixture all the way in. Bottles of 1700. Mags, left side. It's a good drop and clean. Back to both. Other side. Clean. Back to both. Prop.
Skyacres traffic.
Bonanza November 38 Romeo departing runway 35, left downwind departure to south, Skyacres.
Prop is good. Carb heat. Also looking for a small drop in RPM.
Skyacres Caravan lining up runway 35 with 2-minute hold.
Carb heat's good. Temps and pressures. Everything's in the green. We're charging. Suction looks good. And idle. Idle's nice. Back up to 1,000. And mixture's gonna come back out. And flight controls. Aileron up. Aileron down. Up and down. Elevator up. Elevator down. Rudder left. Rudder right. Flight controls free and correct. And then the lights will get on at the end of the runway there. We're good. Flaps and trim is set. And now we wait. How many planes are in front of us? At least 10. Multiply that by 2 minutes. We're gonna be sitting here for at least 20 minutes. That's cool. I'm in no hurry. Pretty short flight today. Back to our checklist just to make sure we covered everything in our run up. Seat belts secured. Doors and windows are closed and locked. Controls are free and correct. Fuel quantities checked. Mixture, fuel selectors, throttle, oil pressure, oil temperature.
Yeah, screenshots, guys.
Propeller, magnetos, carb heat, suction, ammeter, temps, pressures, flight instruments. We got it all.
Great. I really want to see what
our
looks like on both sides.
Instruments here 0, kind of level.
Somebody just put up V-stars.
Set our altimeter to the local setting. Looks like 2989.
Skyacres Caravan departing runway 35, left downwind.
Not indicating a turn, 0, and we'll set our DG here to match our compass, which we're showing. Is that 165?
Skyacres traffic, Twin Cessna 1214 Papa, lining up runway 35, Skyacres.
Come on. Takes too long. Holy moly. So between the S and the 1.5. 165, right about there. I'm gonna dial in.
World, did I hear a flight strip?
Runway heading. We're taking off runway 35. That's bugged in. Alright, I think we're first going to be talking to approach on 120.8, so we'll get that frequency in here. 120.8. You're on standby.
Center Caravan 34909er, Mike.
Yeah, I'll show you how one time, James. Next time, James. Or I'll let you know in Discord how to do it. It's easy though. It would be a good Cessna 172 flight, Don. I think a couple people here are flying some 172s, 150s. Yeah, flying the Skyline route, you might want a high wing airplane for the best views. And I've got the route plugged in here on Garmin Pilot as well, so I'll be using this to help me get around frequencies and such. Alright.
Tigers traffic, Twin Cessna 1214 Papa departing running 35 left downwind.
Got Mike here, 124 Mike Charlie leading the way.
Traffic, November 26 Romeo SF Piper.
Xbox, okay, James. Got you, man.
35. SkyIR.
See if I can count here. 1, 2.
Got a lot of room in front of
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're probably like number 15 right now.
On the taxiway.
Is that you complaining about me being 50 feet away from the person in front of me?
No.
So I'm not that far back. There's not that much room.
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Maybe me.
Tigers traffic, Twin Cessna 124 Papa westbound turning 35 departures.
Yo, Adam. Who's cutting the line? All right. Comanche. What's our speeds for the Comanche? Probably should have looked at this beforehand. We rotate around 85 miles an hour. VX is 84. VY is 105. Best glide is 100. And approach speed with flaps down is 85. So 85 and 85 for takeoff and landing.
I mean to do that. I'm staying under 140. Maybe I just outclimbed you.
Did you go south towards Stormville first before cutting the corner?
Not all the way. Let me slow
Stereo
down.
traffic, November 26 Romeo, taking off runway 35 to left downwind departure, Tigers traffic.
Just to my right.
Okay, gotcha. Are you at 140?
I'm at true airspeed of 151, but my indicated shows 140, yes.
Indicated is what you want, yep.
For takeoff, fuel pumps on, fuel selectors are on. Carb heat's off, flaps are set, trim is neutral, heading indicators set. Transponder is on alt.
On your butt again.
Engine gauge is normal, lights to go. And emergency procedures review. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll just apply max braking and stop. Anything below 1000 AGL, which is going to be 1700 feet, we'll land straight ahead somewhere. Above 1700, we'll turn back for Sky Acres. We've also got Hudson Valley Regional Airport a couple miles away. Well, yeah, we wouldn't make that. We'd come back to Sky Acres.
And I just noticed we've got November 224 Mike Charlie in the lineup tonight.
Once the traffic in front of you starts rolling, you can line up and wait.
No, dude, chill out for a second.
Sorry. As far as weather, nearest station we've got is Hudson Valley. Let's see what winds are doing there. 290 at 6, ceiling unlimited, 10 statute miles, 2988. And we're going to be flying a left downwind departure to the south.
Traffic 27998, Delta Mike lining up 35, Sky Acres.
James flying along the Hudson right now. Nice, man. Weather seems like the perfect day to do this. By the way, I do have real time set. I might roll it back a little bit so that we don't get into Bayport at night. There's no flying at night at Bayport. It's unlit grass strip.
Voyager 413.
As a matter of fact, I might just roll it back now a little bit. I'm always gonna have to check my parking brake when I try to set it, make sure it actually engages.
Traffic 27998, Delta Mike, upwind 35, Sky Acres.
I think I can change that setting. I might want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, realistic parking brake. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't like that in my case.
Delta Mike, left crosswind 35.
If I hit my parking brake switch on my side stick here, I want it to engage. There we go. Where are all these line skippers, man? Come on.
Sky Acres traffic 27998, Delta Mike, left downwind 35, last call, departing to the south. Sky Acres.
Sneaky Comanches with their sneak attacks.
Sky Acres traffic, Voyager 413 departing 35, left down on departure.
And Sky Acres traffic, Bonanza 7 Quebec November, line up the way 35, 2-minute hold.
Honestly, I don't know if the first Comanche was there. He might have been there before me, I'm not sure. Do I let him in? Go for it, man. Go for it. I flash my lights.
Skyakers traffic, Voyager 413's departing the area to the south, last call Skyakers.
And Skyakers traffic, Bonanza 718 Quebec member, departing 35, left downwind to the south. Skyakers traffic.
Tell you what, I'd rather let him in than have us both converge and mess up our airplanes.
Skyakers, Kodiak 5 Potato, radio check. 5-5. Thank you.
Skyakers traffic, Skyline, November 616 to Papa, lining up 35 Skyakers.
And Skyakers traffic, Bonanza 718 Quebec member, on the left downwind, last call Skyakers traffic.
Let's monitor approach and see, listen to these radio calls these guys are making so we can mimic them and not make any mistakes. I don't even have my second comm on. I forgot this thing was down here. Put in 120.8. And we're monitoring both 1 and 2.
Skyakers traffic, Skyline, November 616 to Papa, departing 35, left downwind departure to the south, Skyakers.
Anyone behind us, Don? We're gonna find out right now after this takeoff.
Skyakers traffic, RV 7. Taking runway 35, keeping it hold. Skyakers.
Let's see.
I'm trying to adjust my speed between you and Mike.
Wait, okay, I was about to say, how did this guy get in front of me? We're up. I think this is us over here. Oh, this is me. Here we go. That's me. So 1, 2, 3, and then still a couple guys here on the ramp.
it shouldn't be a problem, but what I'm seeing there is an Airbus 320 sort of pointed up.
Yeah, I'm the tail dragging A320.
It actually makes sense because DC-3 is an airliner. You are because DC-3. We're never gonna let that one go.
Name's Kermit Weeks.
Sky Acres traffic, Comanche 5, report off the Victor's taxi, get out to runway 35, Sky Acres.
How many in front of us is the question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. I didn't count the guy on the top of the hill over there. That might be the DC-3. But yeah, we're about 14. So it's gonna be a minute.
Skyver's traffic RV7 157 Charlie X-ray. Taking off runway 35, left downwind.
Oh, what happened there?
Sky Acres traffic, Comanche 8223 November, lining up runway 35, Sky Acres.
Oh. Oh, I see what's happening. My TrackIR is interfering with the control. Oh, we missed that one. Camera work sucks again today.
Sky Acres traffic RV7, turning crosswind.
That's not it. A huge delay in the controls.
And Sky Acres RV7 traffic on the downwind. Last call.
Sky Acres traffic,
keep doing
Comanche
that?
23 November, departing, taking off runway 35, downwind, left downwind departure, Sky Acres.
I'm getting some big fluctuations in my speed.
Sky Acres traffic, Caravan 522, lining up runway 35, Sky Acres.
Ugh. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I get you guys sick. Not sure what's going on with my cameras today. It's crazy.
Skyakers traffic, Comanche 23 November, turning left crosswind for downwind. Skyakers. Skyakers traffic, Comanche 23 November, departing the pattern to the south, 2000. Last call. Skyakers.
Where's Adam?
Traffic, Caravan 522.
Adam, we need to get you on here now, since you're flying IRL, man. You have to practice at ATC comms. VATSIM is the best way to do it.
Skyakers traffic, number 6 over Mike, landing upon runway 35, 2-minute hold. Skyakers.
Nice. Yeah, man. Get the download the JP Logistics Cessna 152 mod. It makes it does makes the 150 a lot better than the stock one, or the 152.
Skyakers traffic,
Gonna really impress your instructor.
Runway 35, Skyakers.
Simulator is real nice and helpful too when you get to where you're gonna do your cross countries. If you fly your cross country in the sim before you do it in real life, it's the same exact thing, man. Like, it's so close to the real thing. It's once you're in the air doing it, you felt like you've already done it in real life because you've done it in the sim and everything's where it's supposed to be.
Skyakers traffic, number
Oh,
6
good,
over
nice,
Mike,
Adam.
taking
Yeah.
off runway 35, left downwind departure.
Scenery for your airport,
Skyakers.
sweet. That field is it's controlled or uncontrolled, Adam?
Skyakers traffic, November 4121, running up and waiting 2 minutes, runway 35, Skyakers. Skyakers traffic, number 6 over Mike, turning left crosswind, 4 down.
Controlled, nice.
Skyakers.
Jeffrey, I'm holding short here.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, found it.
Skyacres traffic, November 6 on my turning downwind. Skyacres.
Yeah, so you've got the Class Charlie there at Milwaukee right next door. Cool, man. That's a good place to train, I'd imagine. Dealing with all the different airspaces and such.
Skyacres traffic, November 4121, departing runway 35 for a downwind departure to the south, Skyacres.
Skyacres traffic, Kodiak 341 Sierra Whiskey, line up runway 35, Skyacres.
What are you, may I ask, what are you paying for the 150? How much are you paying per hour and how much is your instructor? Just curious. Compared to my rates down here. Down here it's... If I were to go to fly tomorrow, I'd go with a school called Aviator Zone here at Miami Exec, and they're charging, I think it's like 160, 165 an hour for a 172. Not a November, I think. Can't remember what it is. It might be either a November or Papa. Older, carbureted 172, 165 an hour with no instructor. That's wet with fuel.
Traffic, November 4121.
Hey, that was you, Smitty. All right, no problem. Hey, for you, I'll let you in. We were talking smack about you guys cutting the line. I was like, should I let this guy in or not? I'm glad I did. If I knew it was you, I would have let you in 100%. Adam, instructor 75 an hour, and the airplane 152, 120 an hour wet. Okay. Making me miss my old school, man. Where I got my PPL at before the pandemic really took hold. I was paying 120 wet for a 172 with a Garmin 650 in it. Granted, I don't think the guy took very good care of those airplanes, but in any case, 120 wet with a 650 in it, and instructor was, I think, around 50, either 45 or 50 bucks an hour.
Skyacres traffic, Kodiak 341.
I think Aviator Zone's doing 172 older with no 650. Might have a 650 in it. 165 wet, and then the instructor I think is 60 an hour. 60 or 65.
Skyacres traffic, Diamond 4538 support is lined up 35, Skyacres.
Alright, so 152, 125 an hour wet. If you do the 10-hour block, you can get it down to 120. 60 an hour for the instructor, or 10-hour blocks at 55. Okay, so 172 Papa, which is a little bit older than even the Novembers, but pretty much the same airplane. 155 an hour. Okay, 155. I feel like it's even come down a little bit. Maybe I'm just making up numbers in my head.
Traffic, Kodiak 1 Sierra Whiskey left downwind 35.
Yeah, it looks like, according to the picture, it looks like there's a 650 in it, and also has like 2 G5s. I don't know how up to date these pictures are. I've also never seen these airplanes in person, so I don't really know. Just going off the website. 2 G5s and a 650. I think they got a couple diamonds. DA-20, 135 an hour. And the 40, 235 an hour. I think the 40's got... Oh, no? I was going to say it was a G1000. Okay, yeah, G1000 equipped. That picture ain't right.
This is a good showing.
12 to 14. There's still probably a good 12 to 14
I haven't even
in the
started
line.
the taxi yet. I'm in the Cessna 150. I figure I'm going to be probably the last takeoff here.
This is going to be a great showing.
No kidding. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I bumped my throttle. Oh man.
Skyacres traffic.
Smitty.
Departing 35 Skyacres.
I might have to refuel again before I can start taxiing.
Their departure, Kodiak 341 to Sierra Whiskey, VFR request. Stone Unicom. Skyacres traffic, DC 3, lining up 35.
RV12 for 145 an hour.
Skyacres.
We got everything on and ready, just lights to go, and that's it. What's this middle light? I can't see because everything's blown out. Oh, that's the strobe. Okay, that should really be off right now.
Skyacres traffic, 4538 is turning left crosswind down. We'll be departing to the south, Skyacres.
We're not hearing anything on the ground from on 128, so I'm just gonna go back to monitoring guard frequency. 21.5. Almost there, guys, almost there. Number 6 or 7. It's a good thing we topped her off. Am I gonna get FS 2024 when it comes out? Yeah, I'm on the fence with that as well, Don. I've already pumped a bunch of money into mods for add-ons for FS 2020. I may just stick with FS 2020 for
Skyacres traffic, Skytrain 410.
for as long as I can,
runway 35
until I
downwind
see
departure.
something in 2024 that's really compelling to me.
Skyacres
Looks
traffic,
cool.
Skyhawk Charlie Golf.
I don't know if I'll.
X-ray, lining up
I doubt I'll switch right away.
Skyacres.
We've got 43 people in the Discord right now. I think a handful of them, maybe 5 or so, are ATC. So upper 30s pilots head count today. Big turnout. Did you shut down, John? Are you pulling out the tow bar, pulling the airplane to the runway? Exactly, Don. There's gonna have to be something else that they add to 2024 that makes it really, I don't know, worth making the jump to. If it's just like the little mini missions and things like that, I really don't care too much for that kind of stuff.
Skyhawk traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima, X-ray, departing runway 35, left downwind departure.
I hope
Skyhawk.
that they don't abandon FS 2020 prematurely,
Skyhawk
because there's
traffic.
still a lot of work that this sim,
Hotel
this
Alpha
sim
departing
needs.
the traffic pattern to the south. Last call, Skyacre.
Skyacre traffic, Cirrus 828 Golf Hotel, lining up 35. Skyacre.
Skydiving. Yeah, see, I mean, you could pretend you're a jump pilot in this sim. It's cool to see guys jumping out of your airplane, but not worth buying a whole entire new game for it.
Jeffrey, I think you forgot to file a VFR flight plan.
That's the altitude, it's real.
Skycruise traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima, X-ray, left crosswind, runway
Looks like
35.
Mike, our leading pilot, is almost there to Bayport. He's a couple miles out, down here over the shoreline. Oh.
Skyacre traffic, Cirrus 8 Golf Hotel, departing runway 35, VFR southwest departure. Skyacre.
Skycruise traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima, X-ray, turning left downwind, runway 35, Skycruise.
Right, his prop isn't spinning either.
Warrior 43721 line up runway 35, Skyacres.
Skycruise traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima, X-ray, climbing out of 2100 on the left downwind, final call, Skycruise.
Yes, Smitty, was it off when you got back? It looked like your prop wasn't spinning, but I just saw somebody rolling down the runway in a SR-22 and his prop wasn't spinning either, so I don't know. If you had it all the way at idle, though, it might have cut off. Had that happen to me. And the Comanche, when the engine's cold. It was off. I turned it off, I jumped out and snuck over there. Pulled your mixture. That's funny. I should have bought a 6-pack for this flight. I'm kind of regretting not doing so. I might have time to run to the gas station right now, waiting.
Skyacre traffic, Cirrus 8 Golf Hotel is left down departure, last call, Acres.
We had thought you'd shut down to save fuel. I thought you were using the tow bar to pull your airplane to the runway, John.
Sky Acres traffic.
You've tried the tow bar, right?
Warrior 43721 departing runway 35 left downwind departure, Sky Acres.
This airplane's got a working tow bar. You have to have the engine off, I think, but if you click this T right here in the control page, it pulls out a tow bar. You can steer it with your yoke or your stick or whatever you're using. It's pretty cool.
Sky Acres traffic, Comanche, November 8 Whiskey Golf, lining up, runway 35. 2-minute hold. Sky Acres traffic.
Sky Acres traffic, Warrior 43721 left downwind, runway 35 departing the area to the south, Sky Acres.
Sky Acres traffic, Comanche, November 654 Victor, lining up runway 35, Sky Acres.
Hey, still on the runway here.
I kind of thought the same thing too. The last guy that called on downwind, I thought it was this guy on the runway. This guy started lining up behind him. Too many Comanches. Confusing.
Sky Acres traffic, Comanche, November 8 Whiskey Golf, taking off runway 35 for left downwind departure to the southwest. Sky Acres traffic.
Okay, traffic, Fort Victor now online. Runway 35, Sky Acres.
Nice landing, Mike. 33.
All right, getting closer. Starting to get anxious. Feels like it's like my first solo or something. When you're holding short on your first solo and you got a couple airplanes in front of you and you're waiting to take off, it's like, oh, shit's about to get real.
Just want to confirm the frequency for Bayport is
Adam's going to be knowing that feeling real soon.
127.
And Sky Acres traffic, Comanche, November 8 Whiskey Golf, on the left downwind departing the area, final call. Sky Acres traffic.
All right, let's just rebrief our departure really quick. We're going to do a left downwind departure, runway 35. We're going to head straight south over Stormville, November 6-9. After we're over Stormville, we're going to cut out to the southwest.
On that line
find the river, and then we'll follow the river down. And then sometime before the Tappan Zee Bridge, we'll talk to New York Approach and request the New York Skyline route south.
4 Mike Charlie's on the ground at Bayport.
Alright, Mike made it into Bayport. Cool.
Skyacres traffic, Piper, November 771, Charlie Tango, taxi, runway 3.
There's still 20 guys on the ground at... There are 20 guys on the ground at... Oh my
Piper,
God.
November 114 with Papa, lining up, runway 35, we'll be departing in 2 minutes.
Holy macaroni.
I like that one suggestion, how to go both ways.
Oh, we're here to put on a show tonight. And we're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna shred it like twofold.
I'll be crossing here in a minute, Steve.
Best mic ever. I think it's a VATSIM vPilot glitch. I don't know what causes it to do that. I used to have that happen a lot. It's gotten better. But it used to be like every other radio call, you'd hear that buildup and all that static.
I haven't hit the city yet. That's going to be interesting to see.
I thought vPilot had completely eliminated that problem, and then it came back. Now it happens every, once in a while.
I keep on forgetting this.
Killer on the ears, though.
This bonanza.
How many behind us?
Dead stick landings for the win.
Oh my god. What's this guy doing?
Alright, turning in.
James, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for your patience waiting for takeoff here. We've been sitting here for an hour now. Fun hasn't even started yet.
Never come into 3.6. We'll see how this goes.
Go refill my water. I'll be right back.
Are we waiting for like separation traffic on Skyacre?
Yeah, 2 minute separation for each departure.
Skyacre traffic, Arrow 114 with Papa, departing runway 35, left downwind departure to the south, Skyacres.
Mike, are you still connected on the ground over here somewhere, or did you disconnect from VATSIM?
Skyacres traffic, Comanche, November 60, Papa, landing up runway 35.
He looks like he's, if you keep going straight, he's over to your right.
Copy, thanks. Oh, I think I see him in the trees.
Alright, John's lined up.
Skyacres traffic, November 817 Lima Tango, taxi now to runway 35, Skyacres.
Alright, flight controls one more time. Make sure we're all good. Rudder left and right. Feeling good. Go ahead and get my lights on. Fuel pumps on. Flaps, trim. That's it. Just mixture to go.
Skyacres traffic, 114 Whiskey Papa, departing the pattern to the south, last call, Skyacres. Skyacres traffic, Comanche, November 6, United Papa, departing runway 35, left downwind, departure to the south, Skyacres.
All right, 2 minutes.
Hey, 192 Zulu, you mind if I get in front of you? I was just waiting for this guy to pull up and fucking get into the taxiway.
Sky Acres traffic, Comanche 7348 Papa's holding short, runway 35 will be holding here for 2 minutes. Sky Acres. Cylinder head temps high? Why? I think we just got to get moving. Sitting here on the ground.
You made it, Rob.
I'm here. I'm parking in my cabin.
Yeah, James. That's the truth, man. I think it is shorter than how long we've been sitting here. Definitely. Shouldn't take us too long to get there.
Okay, good traffic, Comanche, November 1698, Papa, 2000 left downwind, departing the area south, Sky Acres, last call.
Alright. Another about 20 seconds here. Alright, let's go. Let's line up. Sky Acres traffic, Comanche 7348 Papa is taking off runway 35, left downwind departure to the south, Sky Acres traffic. Alright, go down this hill and try not to hit my prop. Ooh, sketchy. Alright, 3-5, mixture all the way up, heels to the floor, here we go. Power set. Engine's green, airspeed is alive. We're rotating at 85. 85, rotate.
Sky Acres, more.
Brakes.
More November 47 Whiskey Tango landing up, runway.
No runway left, gear up. Let's see what happens with cylinder number 5 here. We make it out or the engine quits. Pull it back to climb power. Clear left.
Post your call sign and time for your anniversary check.
Oh yeah, even I forgot to do that. Nice.
We're just gonna go up to 1600. Sky Acres traffic, Comanche 8, correction, Comanche 48 Papa's turning left crosswind 35, Sky. Now they're both warming up. Yeah. This thing's brand new. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Alright, let's level off at 16. Sky Acres traffic, Comanche 48 Papa, left downwind runway 35, leaving the area out to the south, Sky Acres traffic. Alright, number 4 cooled down a little bit. Let's see. Pull the power back to 23 and 23.
Sky Acres, all November 47 Whiskey Tango taking off runway 35.
Pump can come off. Lights will keep on. Everything else looks good.
All right, guys, I got to run to work. This was super fun. Mike, thanks again for the invite, and let me go second so we can make it in time. This was awesome.
Thanks for coming out, Mike. I really appreciate you being here.
See you later, Moose.
See ya.
Comanche 8134 Quebec, landing up runway 35 for a 2-minute hold, Sky Acres traffic.
Alright, I see the river out there.
Yeah, we had good speed, we had good separation.
Oh shit, it's supposed to be 140 in the speed. Forgot all about that. Slow it down.
So easy to dial.
Sky Acres, I'm all with 47 Whiskey Tango, turning left downwind.
It's the black square.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you notice any noticeable improvements to the flight mode?
I have not done a comparison because I avoided the V1000.
But you like the way it flies?
Looked like a nice landing by that twin Cessna.
Alright, 140 on the speed. Alright, let's switch over to New York approach. We're not going to call them just yet, but we'll start monitoring.
Number 8 Whiskey Golf, New York.
Alright, looks like that cylinder cooled off. Not sure why it was running
8
hot.
Whiskey Golf traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles south on the Hudson River, 2000, a Cherokee.
Roger, we see the traffic. November 8 Whiskey Golf.
8 Whiskey Golf, roger.
Flying out this way a couple miles just to clear the class Delta there at Hudson Valley. And once we're clear of the Delta, we can turn towards the river. I'll head this way. Getting around this Class D, and then we'll follow John to the river.
Zero Hotel Alpha, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
118.7, Zero Hotel Alpha, thanks for the service.
It reminds me of Oshkosh, James.
Clear direct to White.
Clear direct to White, exit at 14.
Looks like it on the radar, huh?
Cherokee 43721, cleared enter Bravo airspace, follow the Hudson River southbound at 2000.
Cleared into Bravo.
Alright, we're clear, right?
Follow the Hudson at 2000, 43721.
Spec jet 14, climb and maintain 17000.
Nope.
Climb and maintain 17,000, exit jet 14.
And exec jet 14, you're leaving my airspace. New York Center's offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Roger, over to Unicom, exit jet 14, thank you.
I'm sitting about
There's
halfway
still-
down the Skyline right now.
There's still 15 on the ground.
Jeez. I mean, is there more than what I counted in the chat that are in it?
I think there's a few that
Near
go into
approach,
sleep.
Comanche November 69 Papa, 2000 VFR, and I'll be looking to join the Skyline South.
I'm gonna go for 2000 as
629
well.
Papa, New York approach to Westchester, altimeter 2992.
2992, thank you, 98 Papa.
629 Papa, traffic 10 o'clock, 5 miles, southwest bound. Altitude indicates 2000, type unknown.
Roger, 98 Papa, I'll keep an eye out for him, checking him on the Garmin.
It looks like
Golf
it's a
Hotel,
Brett.
contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
18.78 Golf.
Alright, back to cruise power. And let's slow it back to 140. It got fast again. See, about 18 inches was keeping us there. There's the river. Once we're over it, we'll just follow it southbound.
Clear approach.
Out that way.
I've got the traffic inside. I'm running slower down.
For 42 Victor, say again.
I'm trying to slow her down. I'm going.
Temps and pressures, everything looks good in the green.
6542 Victor, roger.
Approach 42 Victor, I'm going to just have to go ahead and overpass.
6542 Victor, sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Say again?
I'm going to have to go ahead and overpass the person below me. I can't slow her down.
6542 Victor, roger. If you want to make a 360 or something, that's fine.
Alright, we'll do.
Oh, some traffic here at our 1 o'clock. Cut in front of us.
November 114 Whiskey Papa 2000. We'd like to request the Skyline route southbound.
114 Whiskey Papa, near approach the Westchester altimeter 29902.
29902, 114 Whiskey Papa.
Great Whiskey Golf, traffic 2 o'clock, about a mile and a half. Going to be making a 360 at 2,700 to Comanche.
Is that for 3 Whiskey Golf or 8 Whiskey Golf?
That was for 8 Whiskey Golf.
8 Whiskey Golf, roger.
I guess we can shortcut in, we're clear left. I don't think I was the only one who forgot about our speed limit for today's flight. Everybody's going fast coming out of
New York departure Delta
Sky Acres.
729 with you at 4,000 feet climbing through 4,000, 8,000.
5729, your departure, radar contact, turn right turn heading 180 and maintain 6,000.
Turn right heading 180, maintain 6,000 for Delta 729.
Number 8 Whiskey Golf, clear to enter Bravo airspace, follow the Hudson River southbound at 2,000.
Cleared into the Bravo, and we'll stay at 2,000. November 8 Whiskey Golf.
Number 42 Victor, if you're looking to resequence yourself, traffic is, let's see, which way are you facing here? Traffic will be at your 9 o'clock and 4 miles, a Cherokee, if you want to follow him.
Alright, I'll be looking. I'll see if I can find it.
Number 6298 Papa, traffic is 12 o'clock, 5 miles south on the Hudson River at 2,500 at Comanche.
I have that traffic in safe area, Papa.
Hey, Papa, roger.
Nearby Newburgh class Delta
Charlie Golf
airspace.
Lima, Whiskey X-Ray, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
Contact LaGuardia 118.7, Charlie Golf Lima, Whiskey X-Ray.
Good job.
Alright, I guess.
42 Victor, that traffic to follow now is at your 10 o'clock and 2 miles at 2,000 a Cherokee.
No, I'm still looking for you, Victor.
Alright, I'm going to call them. We're 5 miles east of Stewart.
So 5729, clear direct to Kennedy.
Clear direct Kennedy for Delta 5729.
New York approach, good evening, November 7348 Papa's Piper Comanche, about 5 miles east of Newburgh, 2000, request the New York Skyline south.
The aircraft calling, if you're east of Stewart, try New York 132.75, 3275.
3275, 48 Papa.
And 48 Papa, you follow the Hudson River southbound until you pass the West Point restriction. That's my airspace if you want to wait until then.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait. We'll call you after West Point, 48 Papa. All right, a couple miles and we'll call him.
Number 42 Victor, your traffic to follow is about your 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound 2000 Cherokee.
Oh man, my mic is not working.
Cherokee 721, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
I hear you.
Over to the LaGuardia Tower, we'll see a 721.
Keep with the Golf, did I get you Bravo clearance yet?
The airport and,
Yes, you did.
LaGuardia Tower is going to be our next frequency, 18.7. Let's get that in there and ready.
4 Whiskey Papa, traffic you're following is 12 o'clock, 4 miles south on the Hudson River 2000 Comanche.
We're looking for the traffic, 4 Whiskey Papa.
You should see when you talk into it, you should see
New York approach, Comanche 8134 Quebec, on the Skyline route, or requesting the Skyline route, late following to Bayport.
Alright, 134 Quebec, New York approach, Westchester, altimeter 29902.
29902, 34 Quebec.
LaGuardia approach, Simone, November 47 Whiskey Tango, 2,000 feet south of West Point.
Climb check, power, airspeed,
November
EGTs, CHTs, mixture,
Tango,
cruise, throttle, propeller, mixture, fuel pumps off, fuel pressure, gauges, trim, and heading indicator.
0321, 47 Whiskey Tango.
Could pull the mixture out just a tiny bit.
New York approach, November 443 Sierra Echo. We're at 1,900, requesting the Hudson Skyline, November 443 Sierra Echo.
Number 443 Sierra Echo, New York approach, the Westchester, altimeter 29902.
29902, November 443 Sierra Echo.
Number 8 Whiskey Golf, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
118.7, November 8 Whiskey Golf, thanks.
LaGuardia WestJet 1123, approach heading towards JFK.
I don't cover JFK. So 5729 leaving my airspace, Kennedy area is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Cut over this way.
Monitor
left.
Unicom for Delta Fish 729. See it.
4 Whiskey Papa, your traffic to follow, 12 o'clock, 3 miles south on the Hudson River at 2000, a Comanche.
Alright, we got the traffic in sight, 4 Whiskey Papa, and I don't believe we've been cleared to the Bravo.
Maintain visual separation with the traffic clearing to Bravo airspace, follow the Hudson River southbound 2000.
Got some traffic here at our 12.
Sorry, cleared into the Bravo airspace to follow the Hudson River southbound 2000, 1 4 Whiskey Papa.
Report to Victor, your traffic to follow, 12 o'clock, 3 miles south on the Hudson River 2000, a Cherokee.
42 Victor, I've got the traffic.
42 Victor, say again, you have the traffic?
I've got the traffic, 42 Victor.
42 Victor, thanks. Follow the traffic, clear into Bravo airspace, follow the Hudson River southbound at 2000.
Down to 2000, 42 Victor, Skyline mine.
6298 Papa, your traffic to follow, 12 o'clock, 2 miles south on the Hudson River 2500 Comanche.
Traffic in sight, 98 Papa, crossing Tappan Zee Bridge.
98 Papa, yep, you just over the Tappan Zee Bridge now. Follow the traffic, maintain visual separation, and clear into Bravo airspace, maintain 2000 on the Hudson River southbound.
Clearing request Bravo 2000, Hudson South, 98 Papa.
4 Whiskey Papa, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
Over LaGuardia Tower 18.7, 1 4 Papa, thanks.
New York approach, November 7348 Papa again. We're now 5 miles south of West Point, 2000, request the New York Skyline route south.
Number 7348 Papa, New York approach, squawk 0376.
0376. This is going to be our guy to follow here. So we're going to follow him. We're going to stay on the west side of the Hudson, the right side. 140 knots. We're going a little bit fast. Let's pull it back a little bit.
Number 6542 Victor, contact LaGuardia Tower, 118.7.
118.7 for 42 Victor, thanks.
New York approach, Comanche 514 Delta Victor is 14 miles south of Kingston VOR 3000.
Number 514 Delta Victor, near approach to West Chester, altimeter 2992.
2992, 514 Delta Victor.
For 7348 Papa, your radar contact 18 miles west of the Carmel VOR, altitude indicates 2000.
Position checks, 48 Papa.
7 Whiskey Tango, clear into Bravo airspace, follow the Hudson River southbound at 2000.
There was a slight bunch up just now, but it looks like there's a pretty good gap right now. It's cleaning up a little bit before the next wave.
Could you repeat that, please? Whiskey, 7 Whiskey Tango?
7 Whiskey Tango, clear to enter Bravo airspace, follow the Hudson River southbound at 2000.
Clear to enter the Bravo.
I've got the Tappan Zee Bridge in sight. We have not been cleared into the Bravo yet.
Follow the Hudson River southbound at 2000.
Clear to enter. I'll follow the Hudson River southbound at 2,000 feet.
Number 7348 Papa, traffic you're following, 12 o'clock, 6 miles.
Got him in sight.
Correction, 5 miles southbound on the Hudson River 2000, a Mooney.
Traffic in sight, 48 Papa.
48 Papa, maintain visual separation with the traffic, clear to enter Bravo airspace, maintain 2000 on the Hudson River southbound.
Maintain visual separation, cleared into the Bravo, and we'll maintain 2000 over the Hudson River southbound, 48 Papa. This is our guy right here. 140 knots, looking good. Everything's in the green. Plenty of fuel.
For 6298 Papa, contact LaGuardia Tower, 118.7.
118.7.
18.7's in there on standby, ready to go.
Did anyone else see that aircraft that didn't make any calls and he landed on a taxiway?
There are 2 runways and that big work, so maybe it looked like a taxi.
Maybe. Because he landed left of the runway we're using.
See what my lighting situation is. Starts getting dark here. What do I have? I've got, I think, a dome light up here.
Terrified me because I was taxiing and I just saw 2 nav lights heading straight towards me and I was going crazy. Oh.
I'm afraid to touch anything. I don't know what this does. Let's do it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we got a dome. And a red one. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're good. Then our instrument lighting is this little knob down here. I think. That's coupled with the nav lights.
LaGuardia approach November 22 Victor Golf, south of Stormville.
So we got our man in sight in front of us.
Number 220 Juliet Golf, New York approach. Say again your position.
South of Stormville.
Number 220 Juliet Golf, New York approach. Roger, the Westchester altimeter 2992.
2992, 220 Juliet Golf.
Get a little bit closer to the side, kind of in the middle.
Seven Whiskey Tango, contact LaGuardia Tower, 118.7.
Wow.
118.7, ascend Whiskey Tango.
I think that's the guy in front of us, so we'll be up next for the handoff.
Comanche 3-4 Quebec traffic here following is 1 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, just over the Tappan Zee Bridge at 2,100, a Comanche.
Going a little bit fast, pull it back some more.
Number 3-4 Quebec, New York.
Three 4 Quebec, they're calling you. Yeah, 120.8.
3-4 Quebec, New York.
Well, they put me for the 118.7.
Hey, Tommy.
Roy Papa, radio check.
What's up, Jeff?
4 Delta Victor, has you 5 by 5.
Oh, it's Rob.
Thank you.
Oh, Rob. What's up, Rob?
I was hoping to get to meet you and you were here.
Comanche.
Yeah, man, me too.
3-4 Quebec, New York.
Next time for sure.
Okay.
8134 Quebec, New York.
Make sure you get your information in there. We'll do the drawings once everyone's down.
Yeah,
Number 7348 Papa, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
118.7, 48 Papa, see ya.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, Rob.
Yep, good night.
For the drawings, do you still have to be in the Discord call?
No, you
LaGuardia Tower, good evening. Comanche 7348 Papa on the Skyline route southbound 2000.
If you win, you'll be notified after the fact via private message.
Alright, thank you.
18.7, right? LaGuardia Tower 118.7. LaGuardia Tower, November 7348 Papa.
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace. Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace.
Alright, we've already been cleared into the Bravo. Almost forgot. Almost had a panic attack, thinking we have to turn around. Seems like nobody's home at LaGuardia. LaGuardia Tower, November 7348 Papa.
What's up?
What happened?
I'm sorry, I did something good right there. I apologize.
Alright, I'm gonna try an official check-in again. LaGuardia Tower, Comanche 7348 Papa on the New York Skyline route south 2000.
November 6542 Victor.
Okay,
Contacting
got me now.
Tower 18.3 here.
1930, 40.
6298 Papa, contacting New York Tower 18.3 here. 118.3, thanks, that was
It's gonna be our next frequency. Newark Tower, 18.3 on standby. See the city out there? I rolled the time back, it's still gonna get dark on us. Gonna be real pretty though. I think this is the, I want to say this is the George Washington Bridge coming up. Or am I way off? Yeah. GWB, right here.
Somebody's got a Honda Jet in Bayport.
Sounds like it.
That's what VATSIM thinks. It's a Honda Jet.
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace.
Better that than a 330.
Well, I mean, it's actually somebody's actually using a Honda Jet at Bayport. It's not just a model.
Oh.
A Honda Jet at Bayport. Okay, now I've heard everything.
They're just sitting over here on the ramp. I'm not sure if they're actually going to go anywhere.
Someone might be spying on us.
.420 Sierra Bravo. I don't know if that's any one of ours.
Does not ring a bell, to be honest with you. I do think someone's spying on us.
Nearby Teterboro Class Delta airspace.
I guess LaGuardia is not going to call me back. Just going to keep going. LaGuardia Tower Comanche 7348 Papa, just want to make sure you had us. We're over the GWB right now, New York Skyline route southbound at 2000.
7348 Papa, LaGuardia Tower. I thought I got you, my bad. What altimeter 2990, proceed on course.
29990, proceed on course for 8 Papa, thank you.
47 Whiskey Tango, contact New York Tower 118.3 here.
New York, 118.3, 7 Whiskey Tango, thank you.
Liberty Tower, good evening, American 1184, short 31, full length.
Yo, Dub! What's up, W? You're flying tonight, right? I think I saw you in there.
1184, turn right heading 355, wind 300 at 1.
How was it? Did you make it into Bayport?
Turn right, turn over to 1355 on departure, clear for takeoff runway 31, American 1184.
Landed 10 minutes ago, nice.
I'm sorry, American 1184, that heading would be 340.
Yeah, we were way
Roger, we'll go back to 340
in the back
there,
of the conga line, so it took us, we were sitting on the taxiway for about an hour.
Going right now. I got 4 streams going.
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace.
Watching Michael, Jeffrey, Tommy, and Rob.
LaGuardia Tower, November 443 Sierra Echo, northwest
Beautiful.
at 2000, LaGuardia Tower.
November 443 Sierra Echo, what is called, LaGuardia altimeter 2990, proceed on course.
2990, proceed on course, November 443 Sierra Echo.
We're going to see the Intrepid down here, which has the Concorde on it, but in real life,
Contact New York Tower 118.3 Sierra.
118.3, 48 Papa, see ya. They removed the Concorde this week to do some, I don't know, restoration work, so in real life the Concorde would not actually be there, but in the sim it's going to be there.
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace. Nearby New York Class
It's right here,
Bravo
that's
airspace.
Concorde. Newark Tower, Comanche 7348 Papa on the New York Skyline South 2000.
Comanche 7348 Papa, New York Tower, good evening, New York altimeter 29901.
29901, 48 Papa.
Number 7,
Getting low.
47 Whiskey Tango, you started your
Get back up to 2000.
Down 1000, 47 Whiskey Tango.
Statue of Liberty here at 11 o'clock, and just past that is the Verrazano Bridge, VZ. Once we pass the bridge, we're going to be descending down to 500 feet, going underneath the Bravo, over the shoreline under
Nearby New York Class
JFK.
Bravo airspace.
which I don't think I've done that yet in the simulator. I've done the Skyline route a couple times, north and south. I've done the
Whiskey Tango and call Kennedy now 119.1.
special flight rules area a couple times. I've never done
Whiskey Tango, thank you.
the 500 feet over the shoreline thing. That'll be new to us. Look at that.
Aircraft calling on about 4x5, a little quiet.
Now, I don't know if we're supposed to request the south shoreline. Let's see.
This is better. Yep, got your 5x5 now.
South shoreline. JFK south shoreline transition.
Number 7348 Papa, you can start your VFR descent down 1,000.
Okay. Starting our VFR descent down to 1,000. Comanche 48 Papa. Alright, there we go. Nice. Didn't have to ask for anything. We'll power back some and let her descend. We're going down to 1,000 now. We'll maintain the speed.
Bayport, a noted heavy hotspot.
Right?
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace.
Alright, car beat's coming on.
Over 72 for November is at FedEx 11 parking with information. Quebec looking at IFR to Miami.
Number 7834 November Newark Tower clearance on request number 1.
I think once he cuts us loose, we'll just be going back to either Unicom or we can tune to the Bayport CTAF frequency, which is 122.7. Get that in there. DZ Bridge.
Number 7348 popping, contact Kennedy now 119.1, safe flight.
119.1, 48 Papa, see ya.
Number 8134 Quebec, you can start your view.
Number 114 Whiskey Papa, traffic here at 12 o'clock, same direction, same altitude, approximately 1 mile. You have a 20-knot overtake on that aircraft. Do you have the traffic in sight?
That was quite
Yeah, we got the traffic in sight, 140 Papa.
Maintain separation, thank you.
Alright, we'll maintain separation, 40 Papa.
Kennedy Tower, Comanche 7348 Papa, about a mile south of BZ 1000.
Number 7348 Papa, Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter 29901. Follow the shoreline eastbound, maintain VFR at or below 500.
29901, and we'll follow the shoreline eastbound, maintain VFR at 500, 48 Papa.
Number 43721, leaving my airspace.
All right, down to 500 now.
Terminated. Squawk VFR.
And we're just going to keep it over the shoreline. We're going to come out here
VFR, frequency
and just follow it in.
See you. 721.
Right. 1941 heavy. No further ATC available. I'm on Unicom 122.8. Have a good night.
122.8. Have a good night.
See, I've never been this close to the shoreline before. This was my first time. This is my first time doing this, which is pretty cool. Like, I hadn't realized there's a nice big beach there. Looking good on the speed. We're working our way down to 500.
Airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Squawk to VFR. Going to Unicom. Thanks very much for the service tonight. November 8 Whiskey Golf.
You're welcome.
We're going to be flying real low over here over the shoreline.
Comanche 134 Quebec on descent to 1000.
Comanche 134 Quebec, Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter 29901. Follow the shoreline eastbound, maintain VFR at or below 500.
29901, and we will follow the shoreline at or below 500, 34 Quebec.
Number 114 Whiskey Papa, leaving my airspace. Radar.
Alright, bringing some power back in. We're at 500.
Frequency change approved.
Right, over to Unicom, it's Squawk VFR, 114 Whiskey Papa.
Let's go 18 inches. And carb heat's coming off.
Kennedy Tower, West Jet 123, holding taxi with Delta. Can I go ahead and contact ground?
Hotel 1123, welcome to Kennedy, contact ground 121.9er, thank you.
1219, West Jet 1123, thank you for your control today.
Number 6542 Victor, leaving my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace.
Coming out and helping us out.
We're doing 150 now, but there's a big gap between us and the next guy, so I'm going to keep it speed where it's at. I'm going to touch it.
Number 6298 Papa, leaving my airspace, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Thanks for the ATC, Mary Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, tower number 443 Sierra Echo, crossing the Verrazano Bridge at 1200, requesting the Kennedy South Shoreline, transition number 443 Sierra Echo.
Number 443 Sierra Echo, Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter 29901, follow the shoreline eastbound, maintain VFR at or below 500.
Pretty.
2991, maintain on the shoreline at or below 500, number 443 Sierra Echo.
Are we going to make it to Bayport in time? Before dark? It's going to be tricky landing with no lights.
November 47 Whiskey Tango, leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Squawk VFR and over to Unicom. Thanks for your service. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back.
Nice.
I know, right? We can actually hear you.
I'm not sure what's up with this distance bug on the 750. I get this a lot. 5,000 miles out of Bayport. That's definitely not right. We're about 3-4 miles out. If we were to fly it direct, we're going to keep it out over the shoreline, follow the procedure in. I might have to roll the time back again. Not sure. That sun is going down fast. I'm gonna do it. Cheat. You're not supposed to fly into Bayport at night anyways.
Nearby New York Class Bravo airspace.
Stu, welcome, man. Thanks for the follow, brother. Almost to Bayport. I'm assuming you made it in already? Dub departed sunrise from 4 November. You know what? That was my original plan. And then today, before we started, I just decided to go real time because I thought we would make it. Oh man, boy was I wrong. But yeah, we'll get in before 8 for sure. Nope. Headed up to Boston after this. Nice. I might do something else. Maybe we'll go to yeah, maybe Boston. I don't know. I was planning on flying up north somewhere. I hadn't decided where to. Should be getting cut loose from New York here any second.
Number 7348 Papa, leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Thanks for all your help today, Comanche 48 Papa. See ya.
See ya.
Alright, so we're going to squawk VFR. We'll go to 22.7. And we're clear of the Bravo, we can climb it up, but I might just keep it here at 500. Stay low. Let's check on the weather over there at KISP. The nearest weather station, Windsor 300 at 6, unlimited, 10 statute miles, 2990. So winds are still favoring 3-6 north runway there at Bayport, so that's what we'll use. Getting into Bayport's tricky. You've got to sneak in underneath the Class Charlie here at ISP. As you see, Bayport's got its own little cutout here where the Class Charlie starts at 700 feet and goes up to 4,100. So before we cross over the shoreline, we're going to want to be at 600 feet or so underneath the Class Charlie before we go through. Otherwise, we'd be busting the Class Charlie. So right around where Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-Ray is, well, we're not going to descend since we're already at 500. We're going to keep it at 500 and then we'll make a left turn inbound.
Bayport traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-Ray crossing into Outer Bay, Bayport.
But that's why I'm staying nice and low, because if we go up, we're going to eventually have to come back down anyways, so we'll keep it here at 500, between 5 and 600, and then we'll cut in and sneak in underneath the Class Charlie. About 20 miles out. Some of these guys are going to have to circle out here. I'm hoping they all make it in before we get there. We've got some nice spacing between the guy in front of us and the guy behind us, so I'm not worried unless these guys out front come back to rejoin and then start filling in these gaps. Like, looks like 6524 Victor is circling out and doubling back. Hand fly the entire route, Dub. Yes, sir. Hand flying, baby. Got my autopilot on. Trim.
Bayport traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey
Trim and
X-Ray,
power.
Shoreline, runway 36, Bayport.
Yeah, they are, Dub. They feel so good. Feels like a real airplane, like it's got some weight to it.
Bayport traffic, Skyhawk Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-Ray, left base, runway 36, Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Comanche, November 8 Whiskey Golf, crossing the shoreline for the approach on runway 36, Bayport traffic.
Bayport traffic, Cherokee 43721 over the shoreline at 400 feet for runway 36.
I want to see what's going to happen here. Somebody's going around. It's probably going to be 8 Whiskey Golf.
Traffic, Charlie Golf Lima X-ray on final runway 36.
Maybe not. Maybe he pulls it off. I hope he does. Looks pretty tight though.
I think the last aircraft is just finally about to take off out of Sky Acres.
Oh my god. Alright, what are we, 13 miles out now? I'm gonna make a call at 10 miles. I'm gonna do the normal. I'm gonna do a call at 10, a call at 5, and then we'll call over the shoreline and then on left base.
I do believe that all the club members that are participating are now off the ground at Sky Acres, finally. Only 2 hours after the event started.
Bayport traffic, Comanche November 8 Whiskey Golf on final for runway 36. Bayport traffic.
Okay, good.
Well, I'm probably going to depart Bayport here in a minute, go to Boston. Just got to kind of look for a gap in the traffic.
Bayport traffic, Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, clear of runway 36, Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Piper November 114 Whiskey Papa.
Can't believe there's still people departing 4-4 November. Would be a pretty fun route in the chopper. Hell yeah, Dub.
43721, base runway 36.
Bayport traffic, November 8 Whiskey Golf, clear of runway 36. Bayport traffic.
Bayport traffic, November 43721, final runway 36. Bayport.
There's a bunch of guys circling out over. So we'll see what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna make a call though. Bayport traffic, Comanche 7348 Papa is about 10 miles west southwest, 700 inbound 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic, November 43721, clear of runway 36. Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Comanche, November 1608 Papa over the barrier island and following 114 Whiskey Papa.
I'll pull the power back just a little bit, slow her down. Get my car beat back on.
114 Whiskey Papa's over the shoreline.
Fixtures all the way in, lights are on, fuel pump is coming on.
Bayport traffic, Comanche 34 Quebec over the Captree Bridge. We're going to follow 48 Papa.
Alright, that's the guy behind us. I think. Alright, somehow those guys were able to form a straight line in. Pretty impressed. Alright, let's take it down to 600. Descent checklist prop. We'll keep where it's at for now. Power, airspeed, mixture. And our before landing checklist, we'll go through it once now, we'll do it again in a little bit before landing. Seat backs upright, seat belts are on, fuel pump is on.
Bayport traffic, Comanche, November.
Fuel selector is on, fuel pressure is good.
Bayport.
Bayport traffic.
And then just gear and flaps.
Final for 36 Bayport.
Gear and flaps to go.
Bayport traffic, 47 Whiskey Tango, over the shoreline behind 9 and Papa. Bayport traffic.
Bayport traffic, Comanche 7348 Papa is now 5 miles south of the field, 700 feet, inbound 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic, 14 West Papa, clear 36, Bayport.
Bayport traffic, 908 Papa, final 36.
Alright, as soon as we're abeam here, I'm going to start turning. It's about right now, we're clear left. Start turning in. And our next call is going to be over the shoreline.
I think right now, if my counting is correct, looking at VATSPy, running the numbers, we're going to be looking at a count of around 52.
November 47 Whiskey Tango on file.
I counted 46.
Coming in hot.
Who's landed? Who's the
Alright, mixture's all the way up.
Traffic, 426.
Prop is coming all the way in.
5 air traffic controllers.
Okay, that's
600 feet.
And plus Nathan and Emily always count as 2, even though they're 1.
Yeah, they are 2.
So there's your 52.
And bringing flaps
Bayport
1.
traffic, 908 Papa is clear, 36 Bayport.
Once we get over the shoreline, we're going to be looking for the river, which I kind of already see, so it's
That would
maybe a quarter mile north of the river is where we want to join.
Bayport traffic.
And then we should see the school on our right side, and that's when we turn base.
Bayport traffic, 47 Whiskey Tango, clear up the wrong way. 47 Whiskey Tango. Bayport traffic.
Gears coming down now.
Bayport traffic, Comanche 443, sir, Echo.
Down in green.
Power Island, southwest inbound for 36. Bayport traffic.
Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport Class Charlie airspace. Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport Class Charlie airspace.
I think this is the school right here. Bayport traffic, Comanche 7348 Papa is over the shoreline, inbound 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic, 426 is clear to the runway 36.
I've got the field in sight. It's this little patch of grass right here, just beyond the school. Really hard to see in the dark. Go flaps 2. This is where we fly over the road, parallel to the school. School's on our right here. Once we're past the school, we'll see the other road or whatever that runs along here, and that's where we turn base. And we'll call on our base turn. That'll be our last call. Gear check, down in green, and we've only got 1 notch of flaps to go. Pumps, lights, everything's on. Prop and mixture's full forward. Alright, dumping the rest of those flaps. Fuel in sight's right at our 12. Bayport traffic, Comanche 48 Papa, left base 36, Bayport traffic. Alright, looking for about 90 on the speed. Power's coming out, we're looking pretty high. Good. Rolling back the trim some to help me out on my flare. And I can't really see too well. Hold her off. Hold her off. Alright, nice. Keeping the back pressure, keep the weight off the nose wheel and our prop protected. The grass, the soft field. Minimal braking. Bayport traffic, Comanche 48 Papa's clear of 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Comanche 34 Quebec is on the shoreline for 36.
Mixture, and I'll do the rest once we get over here.
Traffic, Kodiak 341 Sierra Whiskey, departing runway 36.
Nice, that worked out well. And I'm gonna roll back to clock again. Run this guy over.
Bayport traffic 1 Sierra Whiskey, clear the runway, Bayport.
Comanche traffic 443 Sierra, crossing the shorelines 36. Bayport traffic.
And Bayport traffic, Comanche 34 Quebec on the base for 36 Bayport.
Brakes. Avionics, lights. I think I'm just gonna call it here. What time is it? 9:16. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I don't think we're gonna do any more after this. Pumps off, carb heat cold, and kill it. Master and ignition. Bring our flaps back in. That's it. Turn fuel off. I don't have a shutdown secure checklist on this thing. Nope. Just make sure everything's off. Off, 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 off. Everything's pulled out. Parking brake set. Fuel is off. We made it. Let's watch the last few guys come in. Call it. Oh, gotta set up our tents. That's right, Smitty. We could do that. Hey, thanks, Fixie. What's up, Brett? Appreciate it, man. Look like a good one there. Comanche squad. Let's secure the airplane and then we'll set up a tent. Brakes. Tie downs, control lock, covers. We'll open our baggage door to get our tent out. So many Comanches decided to take the Arrow. I was originally going to take the 182 RG. And I don't know what happened last minute, I just decided to switch to the Comanche. But yeah, for the same reasons I thought everybody was going to be flying a Comanche today, so I was going to fly the 182, but I ended up joining the crowd for this one. The Big Beefcake, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Welcome. Oh, we got a different style tent now? I haven't seen this one yet. It's winter camp. Or a winter tent. Use this one. This is new to me. Back of the airplane or towards the front? Kind of like being able to see my airplane at all times, even when I'm sleeping. This makes me feel really good inside. Oh, there's another. Okay, so there's a heated tent, a winter tent, and then the regular one. All right. All right. Hammock, let's set that bad boy up. What else? Couple of chairs. I see one more airplane out there, 514 Delta Victor. I don't know if he's leaving or if he's coming in. If he comes in, we'll watch him land. That'll be our last one. All right, I think he's coming in. Dogs. This beagle right here looks pretty close to my dog that just passed away a year ago. Very close. He was a beagle boxer mix, but he looked almost just like that. Let's put him in here. He didn't have the black back though. It was all brown and then had the white belly. We're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss his landing. The Big Beefcake just landed about 15 minutes in front of you. Great event. Yes, I agree. Big Beefcake. Welcome to the channel, man. Hope your flight went smooth into Bayport. Fixie wanted to try the Aero since the most recent update. Turns out they still haven't fixed my biggest issues with the autopilot, so it'll be going back to the hangar for a while. Man, what a shame. I like those Just Flight Pipers too, man. Great airplanes. I've got the Warrior. That would have been a good option for today too. I thought about it. Here comes 514 Delta Victor. See if we can get a better view. Where is this? We're totally gonna miss it. Also in a Comanche. Nice. man. Smitty, it got bunched up, and I thought about going in the hole you created when you made the 270. But there was another dude coming down the sound and decided to follow you. It was kind of spontaneous, but it felt right. It was great spacing for landing. Oh yeah, make it darker for sleepy time. Nice. Hmm. I think that'll do it. Smitty. Where's the BBQ, says Dub? Smitty, bummed there's not a boxer. Mine's a boxer. I love boxers. Black Diamond, what's up, man? Good to see you. Alright, guys, I guess that's it, man. There's still a couple more guys out there, but they're still ways away. We'll just end it here. I'll see you guys on Thursday for Flying Thursday. See where we're flying into. Oh man, what a great turnout for the event tonight. Wow. I think it was a 4-year anniversary for Virtual USA was a huge success. Next Thursday we'll be flying into Tampa. Alright, that'll be a fun one. A Florida flight. Cool. I'm excited for that. So I'll see you guys Thursday. We'll fly into Tampa. We'll probably do some more A320 action. I've been feeling the airliners lately since my flight home the other day. Been falling in love with the A320 again. So maybe we'll do an A320 flight into Tampa. I don't know where from. We'll figure that out. I'll see you guys. Thanks to everybody who flew to the event tonight. It was great flying with you. Beers are on Dub. See you guys.